I was doing that before. I was doing like
I am not involved in the game.
kind of tech support / event management
we
and
are
stuff.
exempt.
Yeah, thank God.
So
Considering where we're at,
I would have
in
done
our
something like
ranks.
that.
Hasn't gone so good for us.
No.
We're better off on this desk, I think.
I said it in the green
Yeah,
room,
dude, this is
I'll
gonna be
say it
horrible
again.
to
I would
watch, man.
have
There's gonna be
better
so
luck
many
and
walls.
better
Remember the old
returns
poll
if
that
I
we used
set
to
up a
watch
roulette
where it's
table
just
than
walls
trying
on
to play
walls and
these
just
games.
spams? It's gonna be so
I'm
much
just
of
gonna
that.
start flipping coins at this point.
I've considered it for my next desk appearance, just to bring that one in. Let's see how this looks, though, as it is going to be some mirrored compositions, some chaos with the harbor walls, as Rossi.
Oh my God.
Trading places.
The timing on this
Taken
was
out. Governor able to
timing
find
on
the
that
first
is
kill.
just so
Kicking off this pistol
unlucky
round
or
quite
lucky,
nicely
depending
so
on
far
which
for
way you look at
Talon.
it. Timing on this
Look
also
forward,
similar
and not spotting much.
thing.
Some players creeping up.
Hey, what's going on?
Long.
But a hard read here from Talon.
Yeah, they think it was just a one pass and lurk up as the rest walk over towards long, and that is perfect timing for them to go down here as well. And it is just a pistol round of timings.
So they can get the plant in.
And then now they pinch over towards here, and they're like, wait, what do you mean no one's here? They have to be elbow. Clear elbow. And they're like, well, T1 are like, well, there has to at least be someone here to get info.
Rotate over towards B. You know, they knew they had given up some control over long, and didn't really matter, as it was a fake, but Carpe's gonna have to go nuclear.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait out, but just gets tagged down to 2 HP. Dizzy sent in. Just try to slow them up a little bit here. These paint shells, if it was sent, could have some decent value there. Back sight. Carpe trying to see if he can get anything done. Asaya will be able to find one, but there's so much more to do.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, lovely pistol. It worked out well for them. I like they got good timing here and good timing with push behind as well. They also realized that they were going up along with it, so I like that.
And it just kind of works against them because Talon reads it a little bit differently. Especially with that space they're able to take early in the round, a big opener as well.
Brush your teeth? Yeah, I actually brush my teeth in the shower sometimes to save time. Like min-maxing.
Say, yep, okay, we'll scoop up a couple free
At least I think it's min-maxing. I'm not even sure if it's saving time. Probably just spend more time in the shower because of it.
It's read nicely by Talon pretty much the whole way. Couple Guardians, Bulldog.
Not all the time.
For Governor.
It's not like I only do it then.
A lot of
Just
players
saying.
for both teams.
Gotta save time sometimes.
Making their way over towards B, and it's going to be that judge right inside of Hookah.
What's happening here?
One of those expected
Little tech
positions
timeout?
at New Hall. They just a couple of classics, although 3 sheriffs coming through for T1.
Well, T1 things perhaps. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. Timer resumed. We're good.
Oh.
Okay,
well, must have been a short one.
False call on a tech timeout.
We're okay.
Either way. Flash getting tagged. Oh, well, I mean, Izu just eating that one in the shoulder. 65 HP as Pop Flash coming through. Catches just about everybody. Is it just...
Bro, this guy, man.
Jit boys stay at the
He's
range
going
once
again. He's going for the record of multi-kills.
Rossi now dead. Just execute it.
He's multi-killing every single round.
Can get done. Finds the first one, but
clean though.
A little bit too much.
One. Take that. Save the judge. They don't know about it as well. That's massive. Get a harbor ult, one of the better ults to have as well.
Sort of a indicator of what we're going to see throughout this map, where both teams are trying to
Especially,
use
dude, one of the better ults when you want to like gamble,
against
stack,
each
and
other,
fast floods
trying to use
potentially.
that space that's created in between them,
Also, they
to
could
get
send it
value
early.
out of their
They could
flashes.
easily
This time around it's gonna be
dude. You
Talon
could 4
with the pace.
push, 4-1 push, and the one has the judge.
Waiting for the
Send
push
it out if
through
it
high
if
tide on
the
other
sky
side.
flash hits and then you
They
harbor
use
ult.
another flash
Oh my God.
to make sure that they could seal the deal. And Jip Boys,
Sky flash hits a harbor ult.
he's just continuing his reign of destruction, dude.
I mean,
he's crazy good today.
who would win? T1 with some legends
Similar-
of FPX,
similar
Extra
idea, though.
coming over from CS, 2 players from Overwatch.
Just think about it right now. You could have
a young
four,
Thai boy
four
with a
people
mullet.
pushing behind.
I go mullet every time.
Well, you would be correct.
TP
guessing
goes
game we can win
in,
at.
dog
As
clears
some big
over
pro
here.
gathering
No one
there,
hits showers, and
sending
then do they?
through the smoke. Governor, hello, just catching Izu with util in hand.
Wait.
See, look at the punish side. Player does
What
trade
happened
back,
in
though.
Lampset?
Getting himself his 2nd elimination so far of the map. Spike is going to be ticking away. There's the reckoning now invested. And Saya does actually end up drifting back into that one. It's going to get restunned. But in the meantime, Carpe and Excurate, some deeper positions, will be able to find the kills. And overall,
Jesus.
it's a very clean
What,
response
what
here
the
from
hell
T1.
went on this round, man?
This is good. You're able to stabilize here, get a good read on some of these late rotations through
Okay,
spawn.
sure. Either way,
A lot of what you needed to do.
only
there
one
done
kill
by
here,
T1.
so
Reckoning, not really finding much
probably
value,
gonna
but that's
buy
okay.
next
Just trying to
round.
cycle it here as Talon.
if they lose it.
You would rather get it out early and often. Saya able to cover for his teammate. We got caught in U-Haul, the only damage done by Talon in this round. You saw earlier, judging Hookah this time over in U-Haul. Expected positions and dealt with relatively cleanly.
Dude, they didn't
T1.
clear so much, it was so mad.
2 away from the thrash for executing.
Big buy round at least for Talon, combine next round.
Quite a bit of distance to go for Talon for any of their other ultimates. As
they go again for a 4-1 stack. And poor Governor has to do a lot. He's always on his own.
For Talon, it is just Governor in showers, and it's been pinged out by T1. They're aware.
Oh, right on top of the paint shell. It is able to get away from it.
Right hit in to leave side. Dude, it's a weird way to play bind like this, but
Cruz now arrive over towards the site. Governor able to catch Saya player though. Taking him down as the plant does come through.
surely they don't.
For the side of T1, Excurate able to get the punish there. Surf going to be taken down, or it's going to be able to take him down, I should say. Is
stunned himself.
Izu just unfortunate. And will fall. While now coming back up. Carpe though playing in front of this one. The catch, but a little bit whiffy, and Shit Boys spotted enough to be able to take him down. Rossi now uncertain about the positions. The wingman in onto this one. He is able to take out Cruz to do a little bit of added damage, but overall, it's this time Surf stepping into the lobby for the first time today. His hands dirty. 3 kills for him, 3 rounds for Talon.
And this is going to be part of the game plan for both of these teams. Without a Sentinel on either side,
don't replay it for him.
Proactive on the map. That's why T1's trying to take space. Talon very aware of it. So T1's trying to get really aggressive towards spawn. It has not fooled Talon at all, and they're quick with the rotates through the TP as well. So fluidity going to be a big key here for both these teams as this one wears on. Now, fairly, Surf's getting into it. Cruz keeping him hyped up as well. IGL for Talon, but definitely some big rounds coming up for
Dude,
T1
is this how
here.
they approach it? This is weird, man. 4-1 info every single time they TP. They never go in showers at the moment, so they just get free showers. Yeah, this time they don't TP. I mean, they're just really wanting to condition them into the fact that they can't take B, but they're never hitting B, so they never know about it, really.
Sends that out. They know that one player at least is going
T1
to be
takes
over
back map control.
Down. Be a backside plant. Looks like no. Okay, the wingman now going to be sent forward. They just want to try to meet them here. I mean, Saya had the judge in hand, but does end up getting taken down. Jit Boys again able to find the kill. Excurate down to 13. Carpet picked off as Jit finds himself a second. Izu trying to wait for him to swing back through, but now there's multiple players that he has to worry about. And as he swings in, Surf is going to be able to take him down from that left-hand side. Suddenly, it's just Excurate.
And they got a Cove here as well. Cove goes in just as the molly goes in. He's just going to try and tank half, but he's honestly respect.
Governor just bouncing forward.
And Talon look good. They're so in control right now.
That's a devastating round for T1. The economy's going to be in the gutter. You're not finding much value there, but
it's a little bit hard to work out what's going on, man. There's so many walls.
Early in the round. Wait it out, confirm where the hit's going to be.
I mean, Talon doing great on the retakes.
Between A and B through spawn, that's all they're really doing this round. There's no cheeky flanks, there's no TPs, nothing like that. It's just
a
full-on retake. At T1 feeling so comfortable with all the space they're being given over. Gonna have to take a timeout and see how they can readdress this, because they are getting shut down. Right after that spike is planted, Talon able to just start picking them off one by one. And, you know, Cruz, I liked what Cruz did in that round, because he just sat in heaven, and then he heard all this util, and he's like, oh, okay. Come on back over, guys.
Yeah, just rotate in.
Yeah. It's easy. But it's smart, disciplined gameplay from Talon that's winning them a lot of these rounds today, is they're not over-committing to a lot of stuff. Sure, they'll scrap with you sometimes. They're willing to go for some fast hits, but...
I mean, Alpha, if their retake is this good, then yeah. The thing is, they have this map, especially when people are playing like double initiator, this map is always going to just be attack sided, and you have to be proactive on your defense. So this could be a good way of playing it, and when you're just doing like a 4-1, and when you have, especially when you look at this comp, you have a Arbor and a Gecko, so like the retakes in theory are very, very strong, especially if you actually get out over towards the site, right? So you got a Skydog to get you back into the site, and then you have like a Wingman and a Cove to actually defuse as well. So in theory, the comp's very good at just retaking in general, especially with the double flash to get you like back into the site. But the util's here to be able to make the kind of gamble stacks that Talon are doing.
And they're just so ready for this aggression, for some of these large death ball pushes, and how to react to them, and when to react them is the biggest part. Oh no, no, no!
Oh my God, Surf.
Enemy remaining.
Jesus, bro, I didn't even see the third guy behind there. They were so close together. Well, that's a fast round.
Timeout doesn't mean jack.
I mean,
Again,
the
it's
timeout
just-
probably would have been for this round,
The
so
timings
I
for
think it's
Talon
okay.
are so good. They know exactly when to peek. They know exactly when to throw their util.
Yeah, the thing is, I would say
T1 off guard in so many
I would say
different
my
positions.
argument sometimes when I watch some teams
What
is
do you
they
do?
don't they
It's
play too like
gonna have to dig
fundamental and they
deep here.
don't
It's
gamble
just
enough because I think you can gamble when you have
slaughter.
like certain comps like this.
Just fun
And I
right
think
in
that's like
for 'em.
my main
Surf
my
making
main
quick
thing
work
with
of 'em.
Clove is
Showstoppers
like if
on
you
both
are
sides,
gonna
though.
play Clove, you
Executed
can
has a reckoning
gamble
now.
a
Surf
hell of a
with the
lot more,
pit. Let's see if he's gonna
my opinion.
pop it
So
early, if he's gonna wait things
it's
out.
nice to see it
Looking
from
towards
Talon.
the long B position here for Surf. He's all okay. Now he's got some help.
Not that they're
Man's gonna
gambling
slide
too much
over.
anymore. They're kind of playing a
Hawks
bit
get
more
some
standard now.
information. Utility traded on both sides, and that's going to pull the rotation from Cruz on the Gecko. For now, it is actually more of a spread for T1. They're not really looking for one of those classic X-Curate pushes so far.
Jump across. Players spotted out wide here.
Wait, no
He's
one else
Cruz
dueling with
just
him?
dueling
Wait,
with
what's going on with T1?
He's not even really able to get that much damage across. He's only down to 87. Still very healthy and can even get patched up by Ban. As okay, Rossi will be able to find an opening punch. As there shows up
Wait,
on top, gives his
lovely
life
kill,
across.
man.
He's
Did
able to find
great.
the kill and
Did
keep
the most he
things
could be
even.
doing in this situation.
Overall, about the
3v3.
best outcome he could have had in that
Official for
position.
Ban, I
retake.
think, heard these rotations too. He was sitting in hookah. Depends on how much noise T1 was making as they slid
Zaya has
over.
his own ult.
Cruz now just going to be waiting for any kind of noise. Still does have that thrash
That's
available.
a reach, does it?
Just going to be sent out, but it's a little bit shallow. Doesn't pop. Try to find that wingman punish. Carpe watching the flank. Does catch Ban. Overall, it looks like T1
Still
now in a
doable
decent
with
position.
Wingman. The defuse can create a lot of
Be able to
pressure.
close out this round. Cruz and Surf, I mean, cash aplenty. Cruz is going to money cap after this one regardless. No reason to not try to play for the win here. Showstopper out, catches them both. Or nope, only the one, as Surf will be able to TP back away. The 5 HP on him, and now it looks like the call will be made to just go ahead and save
Yeah,
the
you
weapon.
might as well save when you're over towards it.
Probably want to avoid giving that alt orb.
I
over
mean,
to
he was
Carpe
dead,
as well.
I think, right?
A little more,
Or did he
little
tank
bit
it
more
and then
difficult to
TP?
Get his thrash available.
I guess he tanked it
So you
and
have
then
the showstopper
TP'd.
to come out. I'd say that's a bit of a moral victory for Talon in that round, but that's a huge win.
Yeah, I mean they
for
at least
T1.
got 2 kills as well.
Rossi there, able to find that
T1's still
first
an
pick
okay place in
and at
terms of the
least trade
ults,
the
right?
showstopper
One
himself.
away from this, one
That's
away
a
from
huge,
Fish.
huge win.
Yeah.
Bust that site open. So credit where credit's due. Rossi definitely giving T1 some big advantages in this round. Just caught Chip Boys.
Right, he's sending out the wall.
Yep. Right, with util out. Carpe, great recognition of the lurk. Okay, this is much better for T1. They're doing a really nice job now of kind of using this game plan of Talon against them, of this space they've been getting up. But look at this, immediately a change of ideas from Talon.
Rossi seemingly maybe expecting.
He's on his own. He's got to try to get
back.
one.
There's a swing in, finds the first, tries to
Did
adjust for the
great
second,
still.
does end up getting taken down. Doesn't
Yeah, it
fall
gives
for
him the
much
info,
extra
but he
damage
only
there on
saw
Cruz,
one
so
extra.
still full HP on him. It's bad. Just gonna be able to snipe Saya player out. Takes him down.
But the
Fight now
molly's
there to try to
great,
slow
man.
them
The
up.
molly's so good.
As he goes up over the top, Izu gets himself on the board. He's able to find one, but
Dude, they
Ben
just
quickly
out hit
puts him
Julian
right
in the
back
harbor,
down,
but the molly
6
was
feet under.
incredible.
This is all on
And
extra.
T1 win a
Swings out
round,
of the
and then
cove,
the next they
will
lose.
hold his ground.
And
6-2.
Talon
Talon just not
playing
allowing
defense
T1
bind
to
pretty
string
weird, but
any
it's nice.
consecutive rounds
It's
together.
like it's a good weird at the
just
moment.
Ban with phenomenal movement here. Good opener. Showing different stuff again, his talent. Gets up onto, repositions over to the cubby. Ready for
I think
execute
more
on the
teams
third.
could. I think more
So
teams
that's
could do this
really,
kind of
really
stuff. To be
smart
fair,
movement. Good repositioning from Ban.
their comp is made
Frost was
for.
talking about
Their
it in
comp
the
is
interview
made for
on the
it.
analyst desk before
His
the
harbor's
match
just
even
weird
begun.
on this map.
He said
But
that Ban, this has got kind of been the guy that
they're
is his
still going
linchpin
aggro.
as far as just being very moldable, very malleable in what he can play for the team.
And very smart.
Yeah, and today that is being very much put on display. We saw the improvements
Wait,
from
they
him
ain't getting that dizzy
in
back.
the last season. Bit of a rocky start into a very consistent performer for the squad when he was on T1.
A lot of interesting storylines in this matchup, right? You got the former T1 players, you got the former Turtle Troop players, Governor and Rossi going up against each other.
Flash does get the full catch there onto Surf. Ban, though, still going to be a thorn in the side of T1 on this approach. As Seekers now.
Big duel
let
again
loose,
for Rossi here.
face in. They know that he's there. As he's just wants to try to take the fight aggressively here, but Does whip it a little bit. Also able to win that one out. Easy going to be taken down by Surf.
Ooh.
Sight widely in the hands of T1 with a man advantage.
What?
Man, yep, gets the stun. Rossi collects the kill.
Wait.
As Governor now left on his lonesome. TP across the opposite side of the map.
But how?
Carpe just going to go over the plant on A. Governor going to see if he can try to stay quiet and maybe find a good opportunity, a good timing to catch them off guard.
Well, Rossi, I don't know if he's going to be. Well, now he is. He is going to be ready. Yeah, he's good for it. Gets
Wait,
the
how
final
though?
kill. 3-piece for him.
Is this a
Couple good
bug?
rounds
Does
for
Wingman
Rossi.
not see Harbor Wall?
Opening up some space. Good util usage there from T1 to break things open, using those Seekers into the showstopper to gain the space they need onto the site to get the plant. And then Thrash is well invested, so really making sure they're going to get this round, really make sure they get the
Man,
value out of those
that's
ultimates.
bug, bro. Surely that's not a
A
thing.
bit more out of the cycle, except you still have your pit, I believe.
How's this guy
Thrash
seeing
as
through
well
walls
here.
right now?
Poor Carpe. Must have been Cruise Thrash there.
Decent anti-pit, you know, tech here with that Reckoning available. Identify where players are within it as Thrash came through here on the hunt. Quickly gets cleared out. Paint Shoal not deep enough to be able to actually get the punish there in the carpet.
But that was big, man. That was a big. I got him a kill. Into that round. Oh boy. It was a very heavy committed peek with that. And Governor is frying on sight though. Oh my. What? Oh my god, give me his POV, man. What's going on here? Killing everyone.
Able to deny that away from him, but there's nothing more he could do. Pushes back out, Ban, take his head off, and that is going to be now 7 rounds locked in for Talon. Unbelievable.
That is actually insane. Please show me.
Reckon he showed from the wall? I don't know. We saw his POV for a lot of it. He was hugging the right wall.
Super ridiculous. But just kind of maybe got the angle off of the read of the util coming out. First 2 are clean.
And flash.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's such a clean round.
There and ready for the peeker
Just as they win one to force them back down to reset. Can be any better. Oh, I like the idea of a boombot here, just in case they try and go fast. There's definitely some better Viper ults than this recently that we've seen in terms of the spread, but
a good round, I think.
They're playing so well, we'll let them have it.
Finally put it into play.
They cut out a double swing and spot the shoulder of Governor. Showstopper. Oh, jumps up over the top, sends the rocket in.
They
but
TP'd.
Gonna find too much there. Whiz on the TP, gonna be taken down. Finds one Saya, able to get rid of Cruz.
This kind of backfired a little bit.
Governor now spotted up over the top there by the Trailblazer. With just a frenzy and a pit in his way. There's just no realistic
He thinks
way
it didn't see him.
He's gonna try to play through this one. Jump out, Saya. Okay. He's able to find it. Push up into the smoke and Surf just lingering right up in front of that guy's face. His execute will get caught by Ban. But a 1v3 with a showstopper on the opposite side. It's looking like T1 should be able to get themselves up to 4.
Near impossible for Ban in this spot. Yeah, what do you do? I mean, that's a tough situation for sure.
Still though, 7
is
so good
it's an
right now.
crunch play here by Talon, right? You're going to use the showstopper at Showers.
Yeah, they just got a bit unlucky that this guy took a lot of map control.
Because
honestly, the pinch here with the Razor would normally work. Like that would have been working in prac for sure.
And it's well read by T1, so they're able to shut it down. Saya with a nice blast pack entry and a recovery to get that kill on top of the box. It's phenomenal. T1, one more round to make this a 5-7. You've still got that showstopper. Rossi with a pit. Big tools to work with. You do have the Reckoning as a counter pit option, but an operator as well finally going to come through. It's actually in Ban's hand. That could be a little unexpected. Trying to set him up for it.
Sync bite down. Flash at the ready. Turns from it, gets the peak. Isu going to be taken down. Now the swing out's coming through.
Lovely change up from this as well.
Boy,
Boy, he got stuck on the wall. Big jaw. Ooh, this one fell apart pretty fast at the end here. It was looking great. And then, yeah. Hit into the wall, tanked the ult, missed a couple of shots.
Rossi looking to make this site unassailable. LT and side player down to about half HP.
Seekers too.
I mean, Seekers is good against this, but
cleared out, dealt with very quickly as Governor wraps around through elbow.
Oh.
Jit Boys able to find one. Execute going to be taken out.
Hey, look at their HPs.
Side play now down to 6.
Definitely get some spam kills.
Set up. Oh, util in hand. Carpe able to easily deal with Jit
Whoa.
Boys as Rossi pops out with the shorty. Takes him
Nicely
down.
done.
And overall, T1.
Yeah,
Feel
I mean,
like they certainly
I
have
feel like
recovered
Talon
this
might even
half.
felt like they should have got a few more rounds, really, with at least how that one went at the end there, or at the beginning of this round. Still, though, it was a very nice half from them. Very proactive. Very, very proactive.
Lotus, but I think even here I'm buying a little bit more defender-sided for sure. So definitely could be finding some good rounds coming through. It's good reactions from them, a good change up after their timeout. Starting to read the way that Talon was playing the map, forcing some adaptations out of Talon, forcing Talon to get a little bit more aggressive there in the middle of that half. And in that previous round, you know,
yesterday's Lev NRG match had less rounds than map 1 of Lev Sentinels. That's wild.
Cruz maybe just
I mean, yeah, they obliterated them, man.
Long, gets picked off, and then that opens up that flank angle and leaves Ban in a really tricky position where he has to TP to get out. Try to find
has that been getting spammed for a bit?
And try to retake that
Yeah,
very
literally, I just read that now.
From the defender side spawn. And they're coming from all over the place.
They came from Thailand to come watch Talon.
There you go.
It's the rightmost sign. Couldn't quite catch what was on the second one.
For about an hour? Honestly,
Exactly,
respect.
Sure. Something similar.
Persistence, dude.
Right now, it's a decent day to have made the journey.
That's true. You picked a good match, that's for sure.
Fast.
Also, the weather's great over here in Seoul.
T1 go for a 4-1 as well, and we get a fast insta-hit for Talon on the solo harbor.
Humidity starts ramping up.
And the solo harbor,
we're gonna be
as a ghost.
Oh, God. August in Korea is very, very hot. If you're going to come here for champs, which you should anyway,
yes, just
be prepared. It is extremely warm and humid.
Don't worry, we have air conditioning.
Yes, that's the good news. Air conditioning everywhere.
But, okay, push up, Excurate. Trying to trade something out.
Holy hell, there's a lot of people taking the TP, and they kill the person with the spike. Does the Harbor get in and get out of there? Yes, he does. And what a weird round this is. Lovely nade on that. Izu is sending it.
His way out of Hookah. Some damage across us. Now Carpe and Saya bring this to a 2v1.
Okay, nicely done in the end. The TP ended up working, and they like split them 2 and 2. And then I was a little bit worried when I saw Izu sending it, but I mean, I think they dealt with the 2 here well. And I think the 2 here needed to go join their team, but it's a hard decision.
T1's pretty ready for it, so there's no real flank angle that's able to be created in time off of this TP. They're able to kind of break it down 2x2 RT1, take out the 2 at market, and then worry about the 2 on site, clear them out. So really nicely timed there by T1.
Yeah, and T1 also been super proactive on their defense.
From Excurate and company, Saya with a Marshall.
And everyone buys into this one. Saya just getting a Marshall.
This upper truck angle, seeing if he can bait a little bit. Carpe as well. This double stack's nasty.
Swing out coming through. Carpe only going to be able to find one.
But they did a lot of damage there. Oh, the nade is solid, right?
Oh, over the top, though.
Wait.
They're coming in and just helping to layer this damage in. Cross onto Saya. Excurate will collect another one. 3v3 as heels rolling through, but easily dealt with here as Excurate will be able to find himself 3. Governor really recovered.
Whoa.
Marshall finds himself a 3-piece. Now is in a 1v1. Spike still dropped just outside of Lamps. Rossi, Bulldog in his hands, has the HP and the weapon advantage, but all
so much time.
Headshot from Governor.
Oh, Governor.
I mean, this is already a catastrophic anti-eco for T1. They desperately need to get this round win.
And he's got plenty of time to work with. He can rotate to the other side of the map, no problem.
He hit some absolute shots, by the way.
But to stay safe and wait this out. Don't give up that easy angle to the Marshall. Now Governor going to try to play some mind games. Going to try to see if he can convince Rossi that he shifted over to B. But
got unlucky on this one.
Content to just wait this out.
Rossi might have owned him.
He's not going to give him the angle. Yeah, you can't.
Still though, no matter what, good eco.
For Rossi's sake, is going to be fortunately tucked on the right site. Now, definitely has it confirmed as he hears that plant coming through. Here's the paint shells. Plant is in. Can he get the catch? Governor, oh!
Yeah, lovely as well. Just goes to the off angle.
Oh, no.
Poor timing on that one.
Yeah, Rossi played this really well, though. It's some lovely shots to even make this one doable.
As Rossi will be able to bail them out of this round. They will be able to tie things up at 2-2, but they still lose 4 weapons.
Yeah. I mean, if you watched any of the pre-match kind of We have some like little mini games that we've been having our teams play, where they go into the shooting range and try different challenges. You know, just with the Marshall or with yeah, that's really snappy. But with like the upside down goggles and some other kind of weird little games they have them play, or like with really small mice and keyboard and stuff.
Yeah, this is interesting. So we gotta pay attention here. So many people died, and T1 decide to, instead of taking like a low bonus,
just the Marshall, and you see
they wouldn't be very good. They just decide to buy up, so we get a massive swing round just a round earlier.
All right, well, now going into the big round. Let's see which one of these teams is going to be taking the lead. Is it T1 for the first time in this map? Will Talon be able to reestablish themselves, get one step closer to getting a 2-0 victory?
And they're doubled up in hookah. Great weaponry available. Just the Bulldog for Rossi carried over.
I
Otherwise,
mean,
it is going to be Vandal.
So they could just double default and get raise up, but the thing is, they're probably going to think it's a bonus.
Quick opener. Backs right out.
Still don't really know that they bought in. That could have been the one gun saved.
Now out of their hands, as Izu and Excurate already committed very far forward. Going to look to maybe try to intercept the rotate back around from Surf.
What a weird round this is going to be.
Look at the read here. Chit Boys, I mean, he's noting this completely. He's got the angle, pulls off it for a moment, but Excurate not pushing forward.
Excurate might have saw him, so he might wait until there's more contact.
Oh, Rossi, one tap finds that kill, re-swings, sees that there's two. Now just backs away, sends the snake
and the
by.
Harbor over towards the long, wins the duel out as well. They took so long here. This was nice though. Before the Harbor died at long, managed to send a wall out to cover the swing over towards site.
Governor uncertain if this is being held to half or not. Wall very shallow, does end up getting sent in. Paint shells now flying and Surf around the back.
Do a nice attempt, honestly. Yeah, I like this. I like this wall from long. This wall from long came out right like this, or high tide, whatever it's called, and then that gave them the extra kind of distance so this guy could take this swing without actually getting shot from sight.
And Excurate plays that round really well.
Pretty cool.
He waits out Jit Boys, gets the kill for free over in long B, and then comes in, but with all that utility with the showstopper and the paint shells, everything to delay.
I mean, Rossi played it perfect over towards elbow here. I was too busy focusing on long to see after this, but the kill and getting out there was like the thing that made that round doable.
The job done. So yeah, like you said, money wonky.
So T1 buying up into this one means that they do eco early onto this, so Talon massively in control.
But you never know. Thrifty could be coming. Feels like we might be due for one. I mean, I know it's not Gen G, but, you know, these teams are pretty snappy with these guns.
Well, they nearly had one on Lotus with the Sheriffs.
Yeah, it's true. Izu, Carpe, I mean, think about some of those one-tappers you got. I mean, Carpe only has a ghost, but...
All one again, pretty much the pistol.
Saya, Excurate.
I have not scouted Saya player up on top of the truck right now. But it's also going to be a pretty overwhelming amount of players coming towards him here. As Governor landing, able to find Izu eventually.
Dude, Izu should have had that kill.
Blinding him up as the paint shells will collect the kill, but Wingman in the meantime not getting cleared out. Saya trying to just catch him off guard.
Tanking a molly the whole time.
Does just end up falling as it's now Excurate here to see if he can do any additional damage. Pulls back away, not wanting to get spotted by the Trailblazer. Might have already seen him though. It's right on the edge of what would have been that draw distance. As wall in. Surf good for
very
the kill.
Nice. Armor rebuy, one gun rebuy. Very good for the recon.
Move up 9-7.
That's a lie. Sorry, 2 armor rebuys.
Got the plan down. Didn't do much damage otherwise, but it is what it is for T1. This is really the round where you have to reload and reset. Now you have some big ultimates to play with, but not too far away our Talon as well in their ult cycle. A couple ults of their own. Good crunch from Showers from Van. Let's see if that continues to be an issue, but the first real look at 8 on this attacker's side for Talon works pretty well.
The big buy rounds.
They have to buy down.
And they got 2 ults. And
are they trying to save for an op a little bit?
I just want to be
they have plenty of cash.
Playing this pretty up close and personal here. So there's a swing out.
Oh man.
Good for the
shots. Holy, that was sick though. That first shot was pretty impressive.
Izu, and it's a quick little 3-piece there for the new IGL of T1.
Well, that's a good way to win your first buy rounds. I was a little bit worried, to be honest, when I saw it, but he actually hit an absolute shot first bullet.
Solid read. We'll get himself a 4K in the end
great.
to keep things basically neck and neck. So now back to just one round separating the 2 squads. There's a much-needed gust of wind into the sails of T1.
Well, I see. It guarantees him to have enough money in this round to buy the full rifle. So, yeah, that makes sense with the Stinger there. Doesn't work. Just try to go for the full-on brute force push into Hookah, and just like we saw with Talon on the other side, Red Well shut down immediately by T1. And able to hold on to both of those ults, and as the ults for T1 really start to come into cycle, I mean, you're one away from a
nice setup,
one away from a Viper
first
Spit,
contact,
already have the Seekers,
tuck in,
already have the
second
Thrash.
contact, then swings, then they both swing
utility
together.
Could come into play, and T1 as well, one away from a Thrash, so 2 away from Seekers and Viper's Pit, so everything neck and neck in that ult cycle. Such an important round, not just economically, but in terms of getting those big, powerful pieces of utility available. Keeping your opponents off balance. I mean, that's such a big part of this game, is finding the right times to use your ults to get the most value out of them, to keep your opponent's ults from being able to really find use as well.
I mean, everyone can buy next round.
Really going to be
so it's a buy round, but it's not like the biggest one.
You never know.
And it doesn't.
Guns,
well,
but
it obviously matters, but it's not huge.
Feels like if you get the plant down, a lot could happen. Thrash going to be trying to clear U-Haul.
Bit of an attempt here at a fake. Mows down 2. Swinging into Lamp to try to find another one. Execute will be able to go ahead.
That's the problem, man. That fish is so tanky that you can just use it as a distraction as well sometimes.
Give his position away. He has
Good luck back aside. You got to get one. Okay, this round done.
Up over the top of Tube to strike him down.
And the Seekers both go to the guys at spawn, so they know exactly where they are.
It's just not looking over here towards Elbow.
Disrespect dueling out here.
Talon now once again up to double digits.
Yeah, T1 are fine though. They can buy. I say, I'm looking at Rossi's money.
Getting a 2-0 in this ever important series.
A good judge map though, yeah.
And I think in some ways T1.
Okay, now this round matters, so you can see all the ults into this.
Ready and waiting. They clear the Thrash, but then Surf's just better. That's just all there is to it. You know, you're trying to set him up with that Thrash to get that entry kill, gain control of U-Haul. And he does so magnificently, and then they make a great call to immediately just pivot over to the other side. Keep T1 off balance.
Prodigy, how did you get converted? What happened?
And reset. A fast hit from Saya with the showstopper.
Oh, here's the footsteps. Wants to try to get the catch. They're both there. They're both blind. And both nearly dead.
2.
Surf down to 2 HP. Saya player will be able to clean them up.
Nice change from them, but I think if you're Talon, you got to expect this Razor, the most common Razor. Should always be ready for that.
See what Talon do to try swing this back into their favor. Sending on the Mosh to try to slow things up. Jit Boys, though, spike in hand, still over on the opposite side of the map.
Weird round at the moment.
Much more committed positions as time goes on. Oh, no, the time.
That's unlucky.
Looks back over towards Hookah right as Execurate swings his way in towards the site. Gets the read.
Look at the double swing on this one as well.
This time you're not getting me, bam.
I mean, he at least gets a plant.
Kill. And for now, it's just going to be Jit Boy saying, all right, let me just play for the plant.
Spike planted.
To bank up some money. Yeah, we'll just push
A lovely round from T1. They answer back with everyone surviving as well, so they're at the point of getting the econ broke, but
yeah, and T1 here.
it's perfect.
Not going for any long
Surf is the only one that can't buy, but this
uh,
would be like a drop.
Congestion, not congestion. That's what I have right now because of my allergies. No, just congestion. Over at Long B, because they have the toxic screen set up to cover their hookah position. It's never really accounted for by Talon, and then that allows Execurate to set up his flank angle. Then he does a
Keepo
nice
was talking
job
about this guy
holding down
that they
that
replaced him
elbow
with.
position as well. With
That's
a little
pretty
help
good,
from
right?
Spawn. So nice change up from T1, and it fools Talon well enough. Now you've got a bunch of ults, so could even things up right here. This should be your opportunity. You just had to invest the showstopper to get that early 2-piece in that previous round. Now you've got a ton of great ultimates for retakes, for trap plays. Anything you want is available.
They do opt for a full rifle buy here for Surf.
All pass and showers.
Have enough cash to get it himself with the full armor, but Cruz is
Viper, surely they cancel this now.
We have full firepower.
Okay.
Could bite them in the rear if they're unable to win out this round, but for now, hit over. Just
Like the change up from T1.
Everybody else from Talon just inching their way back around in towards short.
Does feel like
Coffers are deep on the other side for T1.
I'm watching Ban. Ban
Plenty
is
of cash
checking
available
all 3 of these angles
behind
for
these
someone to
ultimates. So they
push.
can string a couple big rounds together. Thinking about the Thrash is Carpe.
It's a great flash from him.
Expecting short A push. Ban going for the check. It gets clear.
Yeah, it doesn't get it. I mean,
saw exactly how many are there.
doesn't get
There's
any
actually
extra
3,
info off that.
but at least I think 2 guns were
Pretty
noted.
risky. There's no cover for him. If Governor decides to
Free
just go
pass
in
and
when the Thrash
push
gets called
behind.
out. Good blast pack over the top and get on top of him here, but looks like they will just play this out patiently and just opt for the clear.
Yeah,
Out,
and when does
up and over the top. Oh,
Ban start looking behind? Ban got one behind. Holy hell, big duel on sight.
Rossi, however,
Big
trades that
3
one
and
back.
3.
Side
Plan goes
player
down.
lost in the meantime. There's now hit here on the site. Izu swinging the corners, able to find Cruz, and the Reckoning.
Wait, it's like the best ult to find out where the Viper is.
Now it is all on Jitboy.
Shot, man. Big 1v1.
Now it's just him versus Rossi. Tap on it, swing out, Jitboys.
The wide swing. I'm telling you, Jitboys is just an absolute god at the moment today.
Oh boy.
He can do no wrong.
I like the way T1 plays this round, to be honest with you.
He's just
not
the
quick
impact
enough
guy.
Recognition from Talon that there's a flank coming. They're relying on being able to get that Viper's pit up in time.
The widest swing, yeah. Did Jitboys sidestep the shot at the end here, or did Rossi just
Eventually
miss?
gets cleared Izu with a great timing on this flank.
Sidestep.
But it's Jitboys
Solid movement,
who's
man.
just been
The timing of it was
today.
lovely.
And even though his scoreline isn't, you know, as massive as it was on Lotus, he's still having tremendous impact on this map with 13 assists. Having just a whale of a series for Talon as they are looking to keep their playoff hopes alive and to shut the door on T1. And this is such a much needed win for Talon. That Omega group so stacked right now with their wins. Up in hand for Saya player though, going to be guarding Showers. The full forces of Talon spread out, looking for any pushes,
Yeah, trap
looking
play
for
over
any
towards
aggression.
long.
That previous round still probably
Doesn't look
in
like
their
it's going to
heads
pay off on this
with
one.
what they saw. Want to make sure
Back over towards A, that's going to double
all their
take
bases are covered
Showers,
before they
and
go for this hit.
could get a little bit crazy.
No
Man,
ultimates
look
to
at
speak of, just
the ult
Governor
diff
so
right
close
now.
to that
They're
showstopper.
so far away from all of their ults, and
the
we're
two players.
really close to 2 big ults.
Made it quite far forward here for T1 on the A site.
Hard for T1 to win this at this
Now
moment.
coming through, Talon work their way forward. They suspect that it's going to be players over here in Shower, and they would be correct. Man can get the plant, just not enough of an angle there.
Governor gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Governor just going to stay tucked over here on this right-hand side. Clearing him out for side player, proved to be difficult. Boombot going to be going off though. Governor not quite.
Oh, he gets his ult for the next round.
Does end up falling. An opening kill there for T1. Eventually get them back into this round. Spray across on Band, just finds Izu.
This is Dubro going in, diffusing through the cove. Does get it half. The team molly, 2v3, it is halved.
Cruz and Surf still standing. Spike defused the half. They have to get onto this one, but as Carpe swings out here at short, he ends up getting taken down. The hold coming in, Excurate holds
Lovely.
the
Yeah, and we kind of see the combo that we're talking about in terms of the Cove and Wingman. Absolute nightmare to deal with.
Out in the open,
At least got him
Excurate,
half.
he's still able to find those kills. Crucial round for T1, keeping it close, keeping it within reaching distance. But after that,
The eco?
death to Governor and a kill and a death from Ban. They're going to have
Yeah, Governor there, I feel like he's
Showstopper
kind of
and the
owned it with
Seekers online,
positioning. I think he
respectively.
just has to sit on bench
huge
instead of
play,
going
huge
aggro.
play from Excurate.
But-
What a readjustment there to get that third kill.
Okay,
Fantastic
eco,
stuff.
so
But gonna
we're
have to
probably
keep
going to see
digging deep
11-11.
this time, giving up the entire
Full pass and stack here as well.
A little bit.
Oh.
Okay, they're backing out of hookah. A little bit of clear at long. Mosh going to come out. And here
Wait,
comes that
Molly
showstopper.
behind, so they locked him in. They used the ult onto the eco now.
Exactly where this approach
Whoa.
is coming from. Sent into the garden. He's going to be rewarded for the
Oh, boy.
gamble. Excurate going to be taking down Rossi.
Do they have any idea about this guy? Yeah, they do with the Seekers.
Seekers try to lead the way. Izu tucked back, but
Shots.
damage already dealt.
Shots,
Fairly easy
man.
cleanup for him. Has to go for the reload.
Oh.
Swings back out. Tries to
Big,
reestablish his aim.
big
Does end up
1v2
getting
here.
punished.
Still doable.
Serve
He has
now.
Spike and he has a lot of time, so he can
1v2,
just chill if he
try
wants to. And
get
Izu
this
saved
back
him a little bit
into
here.
A winnable position to take them up to match point, but look at
Disrespects
this. Pings are
it.
coming down. They think that this is a rotation. They think that he's punching
They
out
want
this
to play
out the map.
together, I think.
I don't think that they
no.
realized the spike was over on this side. And now Surf, he's got the opportunity to get this plant and set up for this 1v2 on the defense.
Yeah, just lost track of him enough. Now he's
Or he could just
he's
walk
gonna
to
go.
A.
No way. Just
Nah,
plant, my
he's just
bro.
checking.
Oh no.
Okay.
He has
Yeah,
no
he's
idea
just
where
like,
they are.
well,
He's
Rossi
not-
was here,
he's just
man,
gonna
so he's got to
assess
still be
every
here,
single
right?
Option.
30 seconds left.
Whittle down all the different realities to find the one that gets him and his team up to match point.
Again, he could just ask Asarai.
Not right now, he can't.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Smoke and Molly.
And now T1 realizing that they have absolutely gambled incorrectly. Pickup weapon for Saya player, not recoverable unless he were to go all the way back around. So it will just be a swap up
Yeah.
for him to be able to lead the charge.
down.
Rossi says, well, I've got less HP. You need to be able to try to re-entry here. Goes for the scope in, Surf finds one. Take my down.
Holy
Clay, the
this
gets it
kid.
done!
He played it so well. Yeah, and the problem with T1 there, and a lot of people will say spacing, but they just don't know that you don't, like, we know where he is. So the reason the spacing's bad is because I think he could be elbow, just gonna swing, so someone has to watch elbow. Then they find out where he is with the low HP, and then just wins out the duel. Absolute beast round.
At the beginning of that round, when there's a lot of contact with the util over in long B.
Fast hit.
Looks like it.
Crash to check forward.
Yeah, and we got double stingers.
Space in behind it.
Same setup again. Yeah, this setup seems to always get them some kills.
Waiting.
Wait, this the spike is so nearly on its own. This double flank behind Showers is so fast.
However, see this wraparound from Rossi.
Yeah.
Now strikes, finds one. Saya down to 16. Sprays across, trying to find the shot. Can't quite make it happen.
Whoa.
Rossi loses out there versus Cruz.
He's in a molly.
Spike does eventually kill him from beyond the grave as the Seeker's now leading.
No, my guy.
He's running in front of it. And suddenly it is just Izu with a Bulldog in hand. The Boombot try and confirm his position. Does get spotted, eats an immense amount of damage. Swaps out for the Phantom, but now all rests in his hands. A 50-50 split, the left and right. One at Showers, one at backside. Just does not have the time, and he cannot win the first one.
2-0 for Talon. They played well. They played really well. I love their defense on this. It was cool.
Their heads high. They get it done